On his family farm in southeast England, Andrew Barr protects his oilseed rape plants by covering the seeds with a pesticide containing a compound known as a neonicotinoid. Now the European Union's set to ban the use of the neonicotinoids for 2 years, he says he'll have to revert to spraying the whole field with alternative chemicals. But he says the real danger from the ban could be far bigger.
We've got a huge issue feeding the burgeoning population of the world. That's going to be such a major issue. And if we start banning, we're going to need all the tools in the toolbox. If we start banning things because we're not sure, we're going to get hungry. We're all going to be hungry.
In January, the European Food Safety Authority said 3 widely used neonicotinoids posed disturbing risks to bees and other pollinating insects. Several laboratory studies have linked the chemicals to huge drops in the number of queen bees produced and rises in disappeared bees, those failing to return from foraging trips. In the US, between 30 and 40% of commercial honeybee colonies have been lost since 2006. And in Central Europe, losses are estimated at 25% since 1985. The reason that's causing so much concern is that researchers believe species like these honeybees are responsible for pollinating at least a third of the world's crops. Some scientists say there's not enough evidence to warrant a pesticide ban.
Pesticides is one of the issues that are hitting the bees, but there are other things like inclement weather or pests like varroa. The landscape changing somewhat in our new agricultural policies, and also less bee-friendly gardens.
But these campaigners want the UK government to respect the ban, arguing the priority must be protecting the bees.
It will give bees a breathing space. After all, they've been dosed with these chemicals for 20 years or more without much rest. It also gives governments to do the proper testing that's needed. They've been calling for proper testing. Reducing the use of these chemicals with a restriction would actually give them a chance to do the kind of proper testing they're saying is needed.
Nearly everyone agrees global food production's at stake if the bees continue disappearing at current rates. But whether the pesticide ban can reverse the trend is far from clear. Nadim, Al Jazeera in southern England.